The Secret is a fractional microneedle radiofrequency system which allows radiofrequency energy to be delivered deep into the dermis through its microneedles, which are non-insulated. So what are we doing with this machine? We can target the dermis to increase collagen synthesis and use it to target specific skin issues like laxity of the skin, acne scars, stretch marks and skin tightening. So here is a system which has a delivery of the energy which is in the dermis. That means it is bypassing the epidermis and makes it a colorblind technology. That means whenever we are practicing in the south of India and in any continent, especially with these days of globalization, if you see people with Fitzpatrick 4, 5, 6, these are the people who are prone for lot of pigmentation. So when we use lasers or laser light based energy or heat based energy, our main concern for these people is, are they going to develop any pigmentation after the treatment? The Secret smartly bypasses it because it delivers the heat deep into the dermis where there are no melanocytes or epidermal cells to get targeted by this heat energy. It spares the epidermis completely, that therefore it is totally a colorblind technology. When I started my practice, I had already gotten a hair removal device and I already had a fractional carbon dioxide device. I wanted to know what I could do to improve my practice and improve my results of my acne scar patients, my stretch marks patients. The other complaint that my acne scars and stretch marks patients often had was, what about the downtime? Because most of them were not comfortable to have a 3 or 4 day downtime, which is the fractional CO2 was giving them. So when I looked at this device, which was a needle device delivering heat into the skin, and the downtime was less than 6 to 8 hours, and practically the next day people could go back to work without anybody knowing that they had any treatment at all. This was something like a godsend for me. The results wise, the patients were very happy with the amount of improvement they were getting, and because it was a deep dermal treatment, and if I wanted to give them additional result, I could often combine it with a fractional CO2 which was done on the surface to get an epidermal result as well, or I could add on a chemical peel if I so needed. The fractional needle treatment here, it comes with a disposable needle. That means that you have to change it for every patient. It comes with a prefixed 1000 shot treatment. That means you could use one tip, which is the fractional disposable tip, for about 2 treatments for the patients if you are doing the whole face, or if you are doing a body part, you would end up using one fractionated tip. This delivers about 25 needles. It's an array of about 25 needles which are entering into the skin, and you can adjust the radio frequency energy, you can adjust the temperature at which you are delivering it by adjusting these parameters, the milliseconds you can adjust. You can even adjust the depth to which these are going to penetrate, right from 3 millimeters into your skin, 3.5 millimeters into your skin, up to 1 millimeter into your skin. You can change the parameters. This allows you to target different depths. For example, if you are treating a stretch mark, you want to penetrate deep into the skin. But if you are treating the acne scars or even the fine lines in the under eye area, this you can make it around 1 millimeter or 1.2 millimeters. If you wanted to tighten in the forehead area or in the nasolabial area, you could increase the RF energy, and if you wanted to get more results for acne scars, you could change the parameters, so on and so forth. This is the advantage of the changing the parameters in this machine, allows you to work more than one indication. That is the advantage of this machine. This machine comes with 2 sets of tips. So you have a 64 tip machine as well as a 25 tip handle, and depending on which area you are trying to target. For example, if you wanted stretch marks, you could use the 64 tip, and if you wanted to use small narrower area, you could use a 25 tip. This is again something which is a maneuverability which makes it easier for a doctor to choose and not have to choose to buy 2 different machines and use the same adaptability in a single machine, which makes this a easier tool to buy. The standalone Secret unit also has a monopolar tip which you can use in the under eye area. It also has something called a smart cure tip, which is a tip which you can use to target inflammatory acne. It is a disposable small needle which gets introduced into the acne itself, and unipolar radio frequency delivered into the acne stops the acne from coming. So you can use it to treat very effectively cystic acne as well as comedonal acne. So especially closed comedonal acne, where we have very less therapeutic options, and radio frequency or electrocautery which we do can lead to loss of post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. This is a treatment which you can definitely do, which will not give you any post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, mostly because the tip of the needle is super fine. A similar needle is available to coagulate fine veins on the face and telangiectasia on the face as well. So this has got an additional advantage that you can use it for treating facial veins, you can use it for treating spider thread veins as well as closed comedonal acne, as well as use it in tightening the under eye area using the unipolar RF. The unipolar RF which is given along with the machine, the tip is really tiny, so you can't use it like over a large areas like nasolabial fold or chin, but definitely for small areas and minor improvement like marionette line, like under eye, or even like a lifting facial, you can definitely use this machine.